Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. As always, I'm Random Ross, and today I am reviewing Hellraiser Hellworld. So this is the 8th installment of the Hellraiser franchise. It's written by Colby Durn or something, and again directed by Rick Bota. Based on the characters by Clive Barker, and this one stars Lance Hendrickson. Yep, that Lance Hendrickson. Catherine Winnick, Christopher J. Cott, a young Henry Cavil, and Doug Bradley. So this came out in 2005. It's the 8th film in the series, and in this one a group of students play this game called Hellworld, and pretty much like Hellraiser films, they gotta solve the puzzle of the box in a video game. And if they win and succeed this video game, they get to go to a Hellworld themed party. But our students soon discover that when they get to this party, not all is as it seems. And their host, the host, who is simply called the Host, played by Lance Hendrickson, invites them into his home where he's having a massive home party and in his mansion, and our characters start to get hallucinations, start to get picked off one by Cenobites, including Pinhead, and we are to believe that this is all a video game. And in a big twist of events, it turns out that our protagonists have been on hallucinogenic drugs this whole time and been buried alive and losing oxygen and dying. But one character makes it out. I believe it's the character Chelsea, played by Catherine Winnick. But she makes it out alive and escapes from the host. And the host turns out to be some deranged lunatic who was torturing them, but then and has made this whole video game called Hellworld with the inspiration of the puzzle box, the lament configuration, but soon discovers that all this he's created is real, and that the leader of the Cenobites, Pinhead himself, comes to collect what he is rightfully his, which is the host's soul. Of course, the host does get away and does hide out, but that's when he finds the box and opens it and Pinhead gets him. So it's all real and Pinhead is evil and everything, and Pinhead gets him. So let's get on to what I liked and dislikes about this one. I actually like this one. It was a big improvement of the previous entries after Hellraiser 3, and I liked the story to this, I really did. It felt like a 90s teen drama horror, even though, like I say, it came out in 2005, and yeah, I liked it. I liked the cast in this as well, and our characters. I was surprised to see a young Henry Cavil in this, like in his post-Superman days. Little of him knowing that 8 years from there he will become the Man of Steel. So yeah, I was overjoyed to see Henry Cavil in this, and who knew that the career that he has now. I also like that they got a horror veteran in this, Lance Hendrickson. He was brilliant in this, playing a sinister villain, and I really liked his performance as the host. I can't forget Doug Bradley, because he is the face of this franchise as Pinhead, and this was unfortunately his last time in the role, because after this one, in the 9th film, I don't want to even get into them, but I will have to because I'm reviewing the whole series. I might as well get through it all. This was the last one to have Doug Bradley as Pinhead, which is a shame, but I guess he knew it was time to call it a day, and maybe the studio Miramax should have called it a day, but they wanted to acquire the rights to the films, so they had to make another one just so Clive Barker, who is the rightful creator of these characters, can't get them back. But anyway, yeah, Hellraiser Hellworld. So yeah, I like this one, as I said already. I like the score in it, I like the effects, the cinematography. It was just a way big improvement, and you know, it was a direct-to-DVD film, but still, it was so enjoyable, and I wasn't bored watching this one. No, I actually wasn't bored. It was surprisingly a good one, you know, and yeah, but there are some flaws in there. I didn't like that there were a lot of complications in this film with what's going on. Thinking, are they drunk? Are they on drugs? What's going on? How come the police can't see them when she's called them in the window? Whatever. But you know, it all worked out in the end and made sense. And I did like that Pinhead. You know, well, it made me think, what, is this one actually set in a different universe, like a different reality where Hellraiser is simply a video game and the Cenobites don't exist? That's what I was thinking, you know, because that's what it felt like, and that's what it actually did. It actually fooled me into thinking that this is set in another world where Hellraiser and everything is fictional and it's a video game. But in the end, that wasn't the case. It turned out, ah, yes, thank you, and I did like that at the end when it turned out Pinhead and the Cenobites were real and they got the host. Yeah, so it was enjoyable. Was it as good as the others? It was a lot better than Hellraiser Inferno. Way, way better. It was better than Hellraiser, you know, Hellseeker and Hellraiser Deader. And you know, but I guess it's a bit better than the fourth film, but nothing can beat the original three, of course. So yeah, Hellraiser Hellworld. So do I recommend this one? Yeah, I do. And with you know, like I say, I like to think of this franchise as an anthology series where it focuses on different people every time they get the box, and we see them in everything, but Pinhead always appears at the end. So maybe to at least to understand the standalone stories in this, you should watch the first 3, or at least the first 2, and then you can watch any of the ones you watch without having to like watch all, because it's like they're not all connected. Well, they are connected, but it's like the stories are completely different. But yeah, Hellraiser Hellworld was a surprise, I gotta admit. So my ratings now, I'm gonna give Hellraiser Hellworld, this for me gets, do you know what, I'm actually gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 machetes out of 5 for Hellraiser Hellworld. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So you can watch all of my reviews on the Hellraiser franchise so far on my channel. It's on my playlist, or you know, on my channel. You can just check it all out. So yeah, have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like. Be sure to share with your friends. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and to hit the notification bell. It would mean a great deal if you did, but no pressure. Yeah, all my social media links. I got a Facebook group, Twitter, Instagram. It's all linked down below, so be sure to check all that out. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a Revolting review on Random Horror. So, until next time, don't have nightmares.